Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Going to see a nice day to end the work week as we start off with mostly sunny conditions out there this morning. Expecting a slightly breezy onshore flow as we go through today, but it should stay out of the wind advisory for our Friday. We'll see some more clouds building in the area as we go into the evening time frame and some more unsettled weather as we get past midnight tonight. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have high pressure and control over the region this morning. We'll see that slowly start to recede off to the northeast as we go through today. This area of disturbed weather is going to coalesce around a weak low pressure on the coastal Carolinas. That's going to move up the coast and into the area, bringing those rain showers into our local region as we get past the midnight time frame and keeping things unsettled as we move through our Saturday as well. If we look at the current weather this morning, seeing a few clouds around 25,000 feet, winds out of the east at 6 knots, temperature at 40 degrees, and relative humidity is at 70%. If we look at the current visible satellite, we can see mainly just some high clouds over the region this morning. Bulk of the cloud shield from that disturbed weather well to the south, not building into the area as early as we initially expected, but we'll see this gradually build into our area today, this evening. Otherwise, just light onshore breeze across the region, the local area this morning. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, see how things play out for our weekend. Again, expecting dry conditions today, just a slightly breezy onshore flow. As we get into the evening time frame, we'll start to see that cloud basis lower. We'll see increasing high clouds and some mid and lower clouds moving into the area. Then we start to see the rain showers approaching as we get past the midnight time frame. We'll see that rain becoming likely, and then continuing as we get into the start of the day on Saturday. As the center of that weak low pressure moves by the area, we're going to see some breezy conditions as well, mainly as we get into the day on Saturday. Nothing too significant as what we saw the last 2 days, but nonetheless, some breezier conditions. We'll continue with the wet weather through the first part of Saturday. That's when we'll have to see a better chance of some embedded moderate to heavier rain showers moving through. As we get into the afternoon hours, we'll see that rain activity become more scattered to isolated going through the afternoon. And then going into the evening time frame will remain mostly cloudy and can't rule out some light sprinkles or drizzle around through Saturday evening into early on Sunday morning. Otherwise, we'll be keeping those low clouds around through the evening and some fog likely developing during that time frame as well. As we go into Sunday, things look mainly dry, but we'll keep cloudy conditions around, likely starting off with some low clouds, maybe some fog, and then we'll see those ceilings rise slightly as we go through today, but overall remaining mostly cloudy. Could see a few breaks into clouds during the afternoon, but that's more likely further inland from the coast. It looks like the coastal areas at this time will probably stay socked in the cloud cover. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions as we move through the working hours today. We'll just see that slightly breezy east-southeasterly to southeasterly wind as we go through today, seeing that around 8 to 13 knots, gusting up to around 18 knots. We'll see seasonable temperatures with a high around 49 degrees today. Plenty of sun as we start to see high clouds moving through in the afternoon. And as we go into the evening, we start to see more of those mid-level and lower clouds building and becoming overcast. We'll see our low of 42 early in the evening, and then temperatures will become and stay mild as we go through the morning hours on Saturday. We pick up that chance of precip, a red risk for precip as we get past the midnight time frame. Again, we'll be pretty socked in the rain shield as we get to the 3 a.m. time frame, and that continues through the morning hours. We also pick up that yellow risk for reduced ceilings and visibilities with those showers moving through, and then up to an orange risk as we get into the bulk of the activity later in the morning. And then we pick up a yellow risk for those winds that are above 25 knots, as we do expect those slightly breezy conditions to continue through the morning hours out of the southeast. And then as we approach sunrise, we'll see a slight increase in those winds with gusts up to 22 knots. But overall, expecting tides running slightly below normal. And if we look at the weekend forecast, that rain continues as we go through our day on Saturday. That's when we'll see the best chance for some embedded heavier rain showers moving in the area as well. So we do keep that red chance for precip through the day. And we keep an orange risk for those winds that are above 25 knots as that area of low pressure makes its close approach. Again, a weak area of low pressure, but enough to see those winds ramp up a bit as we go through the middle portion of the day. And we'll keep some low clouds, reduce visibilities around as well with that shower activity moving through. As we go into Saturday evening, mostly cloudy, overcast conditions continue. We'll have a slight chance for some lingering drizzle or light rain around, but the bigger concern will be with the low clouds and fogs likely developing overnight. So we have that yellow chance for precip for any lingering light rain or drizzle. Won't be too impactful, but we do have that orange risk continuing for those reduced ceilings and visibilities. Otherwise, mild temperatures for the weekend with a high around 57 on Saturday, a low around 46 on Saturday night, and keeping it mild for Sunday with a high around 58 degrees. Sunday, a quieter day. Overall, mostly cloudy conditions. Again, could see a few breaks, mainly further inland, with further from the coast, a better chance of seeing some additional sunshine. But overall, we should stay socked in the clouds, and we'll see, again, continued mild conditions. We do keep that yellow chance for reduced ceilings and visibilities, mainly as we start today, with the chance of starting the day with some lingering low clouds as well as some fog. But that's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.